Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Let us study English. We are studying the book English Grammar and Use, and today we are going to study Unit 34, Should, Part 2. Should, Part 2. You can use should after insist, demand, recommend, suggest, propose. I insisted that he should apologize. Doctors recommend that everyone should eat plenty of fruit. What do you suggest we should do? Many people are demanding that something should be done about the problem. Also, it's important, vital, necessary, essential that should. It's essential that everyone should be here on time. You can also leave out should in the sentences in section A. So you can say, it's essential that everyone be here on time. It is just like that everyone should be here. I insisted that he apologize. So this is third person singular, but we don't put s because should is omitted. Okay, no s, that he should apologize. What do you suggest we do? Many people are demanding that something be done. Something should be done about the problem. This form, be, do, apologize, etc. is called subjunctive. It is the same as the infinitive without to. You can also use normal present and past forms. It's essential that everyone is here on time. I insisted that he apologized. We do not use to with suggest. You can say, what do you suggest we should do? Or, what do you suggest we do? But not, what do you suggest us to do? So after suggest, no to. Jane won the lottery. I suggested that she should buy a car with the money she won. Or, I suggested that she buy. So no S here. She buy a car. Or I suggest that she bought a car, but not I suggested her to buy. You can also use ing after suggest. What do you suggest doing? So we are going to study Unit 53 soon, and then we can study a little bit more. You can use should after some adjectives, especially strange, odd, funny, typical, natural, interesting, surprised, and surprising. It's strange that he should be late. He's usually on time. I was surprised that he should say such a thing. You can say if something should happen. For example, we have no jobs at present, but if the situation should change, we will contact you. You can also begin with should. Should something happen? Should the situation change? We will contact you. So this one, if the situation gets better, we'll contact you. This means the same if the situation changes. With should, the speaker feels that the possibility is similar. You can use I should or I shouldn't to give advice. For example, shall I leave now? No, I should wait a bit. I advise you to wait. Here I should means I would. If I were you, I advise you to. And then there are two more examples. I'm going out now. Is it cold outside? Yes, I should wear a coat. If I were you, I would wear a coat. I shouldn't stay up too late. I shouldn't stay up too late. You have to be up early tomorrow. Now let us do exercises. Complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. It would be a good idea to eat more fruit, the doctor said to me. The doctor recommended that I should eat more fruit. You really must stay a little longer, she said to me. She insisted that I should stay. I should stay, or I stay. I stay, or I stayed. I stayed, but I'm not going to use three forms, just only one from now on. A little longer. A little longer. Why don't you visit the museum after lunch? I said to them. I suggested that they should visit. They should visit the museum after lunch. The museum, M-U-S-E-U-M, after lunch. Or you can say, I suggest that they visit, or they visited the museum after lunch. Number 4, you must pay the rent by Friday, the landlord said to us. The Lord demanded that we should pay the rent by Friday. Okay, here you can say we should pay, or just like we pay the rent, or we pay the rent. Okay, so after this you can say we pay the rent. Number 5, let's go to the cinema, Chris said to me. Chris suggested that we should go. We should go to the cinema, or without should, we go to the cinema, or just like simply we went to the cinema. Okay, so one more time. Let's go to the cinema, Chris said to me. Chris suggested that we should go, or without should, we go, or just like no present but went. We went to the cinema. 2 of these sentences are not correct. Change the 2 that are not correct. Tom suggested that I look for another job, or I should, or I looked. So this one is okay. I called Tina and suggested that we meet for coffee. So this one is okay. We should meet for coffee, or we met for coffee. And then number 3, what do you suggest me to do? So as we studied, so we don't need a to, right? What do you suggest me? What do you suggest me? What do you suggest instead of me? Say I should do. Okay. What do you suggest? I do. I should do. I should do. Or just simply I do, or I did. Okay, number 4. What sort of car do you suggest I should buy? Number 4 sounds okay. So with that should is just like I buy, or I bought. And number 5, I suggest you to read this book. And then I just said don't put to. I just suggest you read book, or you should read this book. And then, okay, you want me to write this? I suggest you read this book, or you should. You should read this book. Okay. Number 6, I suggested that Anna learn to drive. So Anna learned to drive, Anna should, that's why there's no S. Anna learned to drive. This one is correct. Complete the sentences using should plus verb from ask, be done, leave, say, vote, worry. It's strange that he should be late. So he's usually on time. So he should be late, Where is it? Okay. It's funny that you blanked that. I was thinking the same thing. It's funny that you should. You should say that the same thing I was thinking. And it's only natural that parent should and then should worry about their children. Should worry about their children. Number 4. Isn't it typical of Joe that he should, without saying goodbye, so he should leave. He should leave without saying goodbye to anybody. I was surprised that they should. Let's put should first. And then me for advice. What advice could I give them? So I need to give them because they asked me. They should ask me for advice. This is the democratic election, and it's important that you should vote. You should vote, okay, and then leave, ask. The last one. The bridge needs to be repaired. It's essential that the work should be done. The work should be done as soon as possible. Okay, let's go to the next one. Complete the sentences using if should and choose from this. Okay, we have no jobs at present. If the situation should change, if should change, we'll let you know. I've hung out the washing to dry on the balcony. The washing to dry on the balcony. If it should rain, if it should rain, in case it rains. If it should rain, in case it rains, can you bring it inside? I think everything will be okay. But if, and then I'm sure we will be able to solve them. If, what is a good, okay, any problems? If, and then there should be, if there should be any problems, in case there are problems, any problems, or VLEMS, I'm sure we'll be able to solve them. Number 4, I don't want anyone to know where I'm going. Say you do not know. Okay. If anyone should ask you. If anyone should ask, in case anyone asks you, say you don't know. Now complete the same sentences begin with should. Should the situation change with that S, I'm sorry, we'll let you know. And then, should it rain? Should it rain? Should it rain, can you bring the washing inside? And then, should there be any problems? Should there be any problems? I'm sure we'll be able to solve them. The last one, should anyone ask? Should anyone ask where I'm going? Say you don't know. Okay, let's go to the last page. Complete the sentence using I should. Choose from call, get, keep, wait. Shall I leave now? No, I should wait a bit. If I were you, I would wait a bit longer. Shall I throw these things away? No, I should keep them. I should keep them. You may need them. Shall I go and see Paul? Yes, but I should call him first. I should call him first. If I were you, I would call him first. Is it worth getting this computer repaired? No, I should get a new one. I should Get a new one. If I were you, I would get a new one. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another unit as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.